Alright, what is up everybody? By request from our Discord community, by Schwuck, we are looking at ENJ, or Enjin Coin. Now Enjin Coin is getting a lot of interest. Enjin Coin is used for game developers on the Ethereum network, and it's really been going lately, right? And a lot of this is a fundamental move. I know I don't look at fundamentals, but since about the 22-cent mark, I've been long on Enjin Coin, and I've been long on Enjin Coin through a game called Lost Relics, where I have about 3,500 Enjin Coin in NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. Think about World of Warcraft, but all the weapons had a limited number that you could obtain, and they all had a real world value. So like World of Warcraft, but the gold or in-game currency is Enjin Coin, which has a USD value of 58 cents right now per coin. So the fundamentals behind Enjin are amazing, but what we're going to do here is what we always do, and that's a purely technical analysis. So am I emotional about ENJ? Yes, but I will shut that off for this video and for you guys. Now if you want to get in on the Discord community, of course you don't have to join. If you leave a comment below with a chart or a ticker symbol, I will definitely get on that for you, and we'll add it to the list. So right now ENJ did have a very scary moment when I thought this chart was going to turn bullish. Now I believed we were going to maybe double bottom at the 3.8, but we actually went all the way down to 3.4, and that was a very scary move. However, the one positive that did come out of it is when we made the V-shaped recovery, we topped out with minimal bearish divergence here, or a bearish move on the price action. However, we see the inverse. We see a bullish move, or a bullish reaction to the price action in our Wilder's index. And that is not the only place that we see it. We see a bullish move from all the way back here, okay, on our MACD. Now we see a couple other things. The MACD right now is at a very close point, right? It could bounce off the 26 or dip under the 26, and that's really what we want to find out. Now the stochastic says we're coming into the bottom of the range here. We're actually bouncing off this moving average right here, so we could move up. We have the potential to move up into that open sky territory, at least into the mid-range, causing us to gain a little bit of volume in here. If we had double topped at the 677, this move would be a bit scarier, right? But we can go down to, say, the 1 hour chart to see. Well, let me take that back here, pull this over, and you can see we've gone up, and we're starting, it looks like we want to dip back above it. So let's go down to the 30, and you can see we've started, but we are coming down a little bit. So this leads me to believe that we have short-term downside incoming, but long-term upside incoming. So let's actually go ahead and look at the 1 day chart, and let's throw a retracement pattern up on there. So beginning of the impulse to end of the impulse right up here at 6.7. And we can see retracement broke below the 50%, and we seem to have bounced quite nicely there. Let me actually do this. Let me remove this and go back down to the 4 hour. Let's take the bottom of this impulse here, which is the point where we made a lower low from back here. And we can see we did actually find support multiple times at the 38% retracement of 5.4. So what I think right now, worst case scenario for ENJ, is this short-term bearish momentum takes us back down to the 38% retracement at 5.46. I believe we will find support there again, as we had previous resistance, previous support. This is a wonderful line of support at 5.46. A lot of charts won't give you this nice of support lines, right? We found resistance here, support here, resistance here, support here. You know, so just beautiful line of support at 5.46. Our resistance, of course, going to be up there at the 6-7 mark. Now, would I buy in right here at 5-8? No, I would not. I would wait for one of two things. I would either be buying in once we find support again at the 5-4, or I'd be buying in when we break out at the 6-7. So say we do actually break down to the 5-4 and break lower, where would my stop loss be? Well, my stop loss would be right under this previous retracement at 50%, where we had a support resistance happen right here multiple times. My stop would be if we didn't bounce at 492. However, on the upside, let me remove drawings here. On the upside, I would be looking at a sell target of Alright, I would have a sell target 1 at 0.72, a sell target 2 at 0.77, and what do I mean by this? I mean if I take 100% position here at a retracement of say 5.2, I'm selling 60 to 80% of my position at 7.2 and the remaining 20 to 40% of my position at 0.77. I'm then waiting for a retracement to rebuy and do the whole thing all over again. So do I believe ENJ or Enjin Coin has an upside? Yes, I do. I believe that short term though, we may revisit the 5.4 to 5.2, potentially even 4.9 mark. And I believe that a move down to there would be completely healthy. It would be called for. But another thing we want to look for, are we going to justify a potential head and shoulders, which means no, we're not. We're just going to move straight up. So at this point, what am I watching if I really, really want to buy in? Say I feel the need to buy in here. Well, let me do this. Grab a trend line here. Let me grab a trend line about there so we can make that a little bit less dramatic right there. I'm waiting for either a break up or down of this. Now if we break down and we break back up, I'm game to buy in. If we break down and retest, let me do the drawing here. If we break down, retest, and go lower, I'm going to short. If we break up, retest, and confirm higher, I'm going to go long, and I'm going to do that right about there and there. Okay? Now, the market is constantly evolving, and we will constantly be doing updates for you guys. But that is why you hit the thumbs up, you hit the subscribe button. So right now on Enjin Coin, I am looking for a break below 5.7 for a potential short. I'm looking for a break above 6.7 for a potential long. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. As always, leave a comment below if you want a chart analyzed, and I will catch you on the next video.